Lights. A subscriber bought it. His name was Nolan, I think was his name. I have to check real quick. I'll put it up on the screen. Sorry if that's not your name, but I will make sure I put it up on the screen. I've been talking to him for a while. He's a cool guy. So I'm going to package this up, take it to the post office, and send them in. And yes, he does know that it needs a new bright. Needs the brights wired up and the halos and everything comes with it, everything. So if anyone's like, oh, did you know that they don't have this, they don't. So yes, I've been talking to him about it. So yeah, I'm gonna ship these off real quick. The post office closes pretty soon, so I'm gonna make sure all this is good. He did want me to sign them. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and then I will pick him up, take him to the post office, and then I think that's all we're gonna do right now. So catch you in a second. All right, I'm on my way. Finally got the package all secure back here. So I'm gonna go take this in. I have 5 minutes to get there before it closes, so I'm gonna try to bust this out really quick.
Alright, 3614 will be your total.
Alright, as you can see, cutting it close at the old post office here. It's kind of bogus. Went in there. My end result was $36. I'm not shaming that I had to pay for shipping or that it's annoying. It was just I didn't know it was actually going to be $30 to ship this. I did weigh 30 pounds, so I guess it makes sense. And they wouldn't let me use their packaging tape, and they wouldn't let me use a Sharpie, so they really made me buy a $3.50 packaging tape for me to tape this up because I didn't have any tape at my house. So that was kind of a bummer, and they wouldn't let me use the Sharpie, so I had to use a ink pen to blur out my old address on there. So shout out to the old badass post office here in my town. But I hope you enjoy it, Dylan. I think that's your name. Sorry if I keep butchering it. What if it's totally not Dylan? I'm gonna check. It'll be critiqued in the text of this if it is not right, but I think it's Dylan. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna go home, go watch my girlfriend tonight at her basketball game, and I have tomorrow off, so I might go do something. I might take pictures in Battle Creek with Chandler. This will be more of like a vlog type video because I don't have anything to do. I'm just sitting here at the old post office. So I'm gonna head home, and I will catch you guys when we do something later. All right, next day from when I started the video yesterday. In my WRX, I'm going to I changed my oil at 7. Sorry, it cut out, but I changed my oil at 70,000 miles. We're at 70, almost 74. And if any of you guys know, the FA, even the EJs, they like to eat oil. They like to burn oil. They like to, I don't know, they just need oil. You should change them, not every 5,000, probably every 2,500 to 3,000 is what you should. I'm going a little bit over, but I do check my oil. I have topped it off once, I think. It burns a little bit of oil, but yep, I'm going to buy some oil for this and a new oil filter, obviously, and then I'm going to buy a new oil for my Cobalt because it does smell a little bit like ED5 in the oil. I know that's a sign that you should. I guess your engine's not gonna blow up, but ED5 does get into oil and it breaks it down faster. So, and it has been sitting, so I'm going to buy oil for that. And that takes 6.3 quarts. This takes 5.4, so I'm gonna have to buy a weirdly odd amount of oil, and it's going to cost me way too much money. And I have to buy oil filters, and I need to buy oil filter socket for the Cobalt because. Sorry, it's in there, but as many of you know, the Cobalt and a lot of the Chevy vehicles, they have the top, it's like a little top nut that you have to take off the whole entire cap for the oil filter, which is it's just annoying. So that's what we got to do. I'm going to go there and hopefully buy everything I need. Hopefully it goes fine. And I'll catch up to you after I buy everything. All right, well, I bought my 12 freaking quarts of 5W30. By the way, I do always use Mobile One. I don't know why, I always have. Got my oil filters. I went with wicks on the Cobalt and this micro guard for this. Also, always needed one of these because GM decides to use one of these, which sucks. So I got one of these finally. So hopefully we should be good. I'm guessing. I don't think we need anything else. It's about $103. So cruise home. Change the oil on this first because this is easier. And it's already warm, so the oil will come out a little better. And then I have to let my Cobalt warm up for just a second, just so the oil isn't really sludgy because it's 20 degrees out. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, I'm back home. As you can see, I'm going to let my Cobalt warm up for a second. And for the fact that I haven't started it in a couple days, so might be a little rough for a second. We're good. All right, I'm gonna let this warm up, obviously, and then pull my WRX in, jack her up, do the oil real quick. All right, just finished the oil change on this bad girl. Just check the oil, we're good. The old the oil filter they gave me doesn't fit. It fits a thread, but it's way too small. It's not big like this one, so I'm not going to use it. I'm just using the old one. I know you're not supposed to, but this is actually, it's not a crappy filter, and the filter only has 3,000 miles on it, so I'm just gonna keep it for now. I think it's gonna be too big of a deal. Let's put enough oil in her. 5.4 quarts, 5W30. Sorry, but just check the dipstick. We're all good. I'm gonna clean up the mess under this. Got a little extra oil left in that quart. Use that bad boy, and then go throw 6.3 quarts in that thing right over there. So catch you in a second. All right, I do have a video beforehand when I did this in the summer. If you guys wanna check how to do like, oh, well, okay, sorry, I can't talk, but if you wanna reset your oil lifetime or your engine oil filter, tires and stuff, because it will come up when you start up the car. It'll show that like, oh, you need to change your oil, so that's what it'll do. I don't know why it's at that's the distance. Oh, 847 miles. Okay, so we'll set her back to, put just for 4,000 for now. And you want to do that with your oil filter too, because it will bing at you about your oil filter. Sorry. Put that at 4. Set. I have my tires, I think, set for like other stuff, so I don't think it's going to matter. I got everything good. So I wouldn't worry too much. Hold that, get back out. I mean, it's not a big deal, but when you start up the car, it'll have all the symbols and they'll be green, yellow, or red, meaning you need to change them or it's close to being changed. I just set mine because I don't have a sticker or anything. It's my old sticker's in here from before I even bought it when it had 69,000 miles. So, just for future reference, and if you guys wondering. So, this one's done. Now I gotta go do the Cobalt. The new socket I bought is money. It works perfect. I got it on this extension right now. Just waiting for all this to drain out. Everything's all set though. This thing takes 6.3 quarts of oil, which is actually ridiculous. But I got that, got the rest of this, and my other quart. So there's my 6.3, and should be all we need. So I'm gonna let this drain, and then I'll get back to you once it's all drained. All right, took a long time, but I was letting it sit because it's still reading like this. You can see it. It's only showing up on the bottom half. Not even the half, but just the bottom. So I gave it some time to sit all the way down to the pan. Make sure this is all the way pushed down. I remember last time I changed this oil. I need a tad more. Is what I think the culprit is. Tad more oil. Don't throw in barely any more and then call it good. See, it should need more oil than that. I'm gonna check it real quick. It's just being annoying because this happened last time. There we go. Now she's good. She's a little bit more than what it calls for. You can see why, because the turbo's bigger and everything. It's not the same as a stock LMF. So there we go. I'm just gonna clean up and be good. Alrighty, she's all set. Had to put a little bit more oil in it. I think it takes right around 6.6 instead of the 6.3 that it's supposed to take. I don't know if it has to be with the turbo, because when I start it up, get the oil circulating, it just comes up dry again, and I let it sit for 5 minutes or so to get down to the pan, and still no oil. But last time we did an oil change on this, same thing happened. I had to put more in than I thought, so we'll all go with this. WX is outside. I'll go with that. This will just be I guess a fill-in video because I don't have any parts here, nothing to install, so just have to do the oil changes on this bad girl. Make sure she's all ready for next season, which hopefully gets nice out. I mean, it's nice right now. See, but it's 28 degrees out, so that's not gonna happen. So, come back. Hopefully, I have something to do this week, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys so much for 800 subscribers. I think I said it last video, but I appreciate it. So I'll catch you guys later.